Hi, I'm Matt with eTrailer. Today we're going to be talking about the assisted tensioning tire chains by Konig on our 2025 GMC Sierra 2500. Now this is going to be a great option if you're looking for something that's just a little bit easier to get on compared to your more standard style of tire chains where you have to get underneath your vehicle. With this, you install it all from the front side. And if you have any experience with these chains, please let us know how they're working for you and what type of snowy situations they've helped you get through in either a comment or review below. But today we're going to have this on tire size 275 R20. And that's just the tire size we have today. It will fit a variety of other sizes. If you're not sure if this is going to fit your vehicle, you can actually plug in your vehicle's information into our fit guide above. But this is also going to be on our rear axle as what the manual recommends. Let's dive into the details of these chains. So they're going to have a square style link. With a square style link, even though this is a little bit smaller, this is going to give you plenty of bite for those more moderate snow and icy situations. And they're going to be made from a nickel manganese alloy steel. So this is something that's going to be built to last and is going to be more resistant to corrosion. We're going to have a diamond pattern to these. So with a diamond pattern, that's giving you more coverage overall on the tire itself, which in turn is going to give you more traction, especially when you're making those tighter turns. And if we come over to the bottom, we can check out this assisted tensioning system. So with this, we're going to have these type of springs that assist with keeping tension on here, but it's going to have this gray cord that goes through here, connects to this kind of red device here that helps keep it in place, helps get you more tension out here, and it'll go up and connect to this rubber tensioner right here at the very end. This is perfect because when you're driving down the road, what happens a lot of times is your chains shift, and once they shift, they loosen up. This is going to keep tension on it the entire time as you're driving. And they're going to come in this nice bag. It's going to have a zipper on top of it, and it stores your chains in here pretty neatly. I'd only wish that it had some type of divider because sometimes they can get tangled up. But this is better than most type of chains that you typically get that come in more of these kind of loose bags. So definitely an upgrade, and it doesn't take up much space inside your vehicle. And in my opinion, I think this is going to be a solid choice. Anyone who's looking for a more convenient chain to work with, especially if you're driving through more moderate snow and ice conditions. Now, if you're driving through something a little more extreme or those heavy conditions, I'd recommend the Konig Tire Chains because those are going to have much larger square links to them. They have these grooves that help assist you in those more deeper snow situations, but it's really just going to depend on how deep that snow and ice is and if you want something that's going to feel pretty convenient. Now, if you're curious to see what the installation of this looks like, because it is a different style than those more standard tire chains, just stay tuned, we'll walk you through it. To start off the installation, I like to lay out my chains, grab some gloves to make this a little bit easier. And what we're looking for in our chains is to make sure it's in the right orientation. So I'll come right over here with these hooks. We want these to have the flat side up, because that's going to be the side that's making contact with your tire. And this blue section closest to the tire itself. I also want to make sure that we don't have everything connected here in the center and nothing's tangled up or looks damaged. If we look good, all I'm going to do is keep things to their relative sides, and then I'm going to push it behind the tire. Now, if you're in snowy situations, you might have to toss it a little bit because it'll get stuck in the snow. But on smoother applications, I'll go behind here pretty easy. And with that process, you need to make sure nothing's getting tangled up. So this is another good point, just to look over your chains again. Mine look pretty good. And we're going to make a connection right behind the tire. Basically, we're just putting that metal block into that channel like that, maintaining control of the chains and draping the rest over the front. There's another spot that things can get tangled up on, so just keep an eye on that. From here, we're just going to connect this red link to this red hook. Like that. And here we're just adjusting everything to be centered up. That feels pretty good. Come down to the bottom. I'm just going to pull on that. It feels pretty snug. Might kind of wiggle it back and forth. And we'll take this gray cable and push it through this opening right here. That red channel, there'll be a silver lever on there that you'll just lift up on. You'll pull on it, making sure this feels nice and tight. And then I'll just run this gray chain through here. Now sometimes you won't have enough to reach that second red hook. So instead we'll just keep it in the first one, pull up on it, and try to get this red hook on the next link. That feels pretty tight. We have a lot of tension on here. And then we'll give it a good pull. Make sure this feels good. And if it does, you can repeat this process on the other side, after which back up, pull forward some to make sure nothing's shifting too much. And if it looks good, you can take it out for a ride. But that was just a look at some of the features and the installation of the Konig Tire Chains on our 2025 GMC Sierra 2500. I'm Matt. Thanks for watching.